Final call for boarding, and you are lost.
What is the purpose of your visit?
The officer asks, "What is the purpose of your visit?"
You freeze.
You panic. You forget your words.
And then, the worst happens. Flight canceled.
This is unacceptable. I need to be on this flight.
I understand, but it's not possible.
You try to explain, but the words won't come out.
It doesn't have to be a nightmare.
Learn the phrases to fly smoothly.
Welcome to episode 4. Let's fly.
Hello, travel lovers. Welcome back to the English Global Podcast. I am Anna.
And I am Michael. We are so happy to have you on board for episode 4.
Michael, I love traveling. I love seeing new places and eating new food. But I have to be honest, I hate airports.
I think most people agree with you, Anna. Airports are stressful. They are loud, crowded, and everyone is rushing.
And if you are traveling in a foreign country, it is even worse. You have to understand announcements, talk to security, and answer scary questions from immigration officers.
Exactly. It can feel like a test that you didn't study for. But today, we are going to change that. We are going to give you the cheat sheet for airport survival.
We will guide you through the whole journey, from the check-in desk, through security, all the way to immigration and customs.
We will teach you the specific phrases to use if your bags are lost or if you miss your flight. And we will master the grammar of future plans so you can answer questions confidently.
So, pack your bags and get your passport ready. Let's learn how to travel like a pro. Please like this video to check in and subscribe to board the flight. Part 1. At the check-in counter.
Okay, Anna, imagine we just walked into the airport. What is the first hurdle?
The check-in counter. Even if I check in on my phone, I usually have to drop off my big suitcase.
Right, and this is where the first conversation happens. The agent will usually ask, "Where are you flying to today?"
That is easy. But then they ask, "Are you checking any bags?"
This is important vocabulary. A checked bag is the big suitcase that goes under the plane. A carry-on is the small bag you take with you on the plane.
I always get nervous about the weight. I always pack too many clothes.
The classic traveler problem. If the agent says your bag is overweight, don't panic. You can ask, "Can I take some items out?" Or, "How much is the fee for excess baggage?"
That is a useful phrase, excess baggage. It means extra weight.
Exactly. And then comes the fun part, choosing your seat. The agent might ask, "Do you prefer a window or an aisle seat?"
Oh, definitely window. I want to see the view. What about you, Michael?
I'm an aisle person. I have long legs. I need the space. So you would say, "I'd like a window seat, please."
Simple and polite. And finally, they give you the most important piece of paper.
The boarding pass. This is your ticket to get on the plane. Do not lose it. Part 2, security and the liquids rule.
Okay, we have our boarding pass. Now we walk to security.
This is where people get stressed. Everyone is rushing to take off their shoes and belts. The security officers can be loud and direct.
Yes, they shout things like, "Laptops out of the bag," or "Empty your pockets."
Remember our reassurance loop. They are not angry at you. They're just doing a job, and they have to say the same thing 500 times a day. Don't take it personally.
That helps. The big confusion is usually about liquids.
Yes, in most countries, you cannot bring large bottles of water or shampoo. You might hear, "No liquids over 100 milliliters."
If you forget a water bottle in your bag, they will stop you. Just say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot it was there." You can throw it away.
Exactly. Be cooperative. Arguing with security is the fastest way to miss your flight. Just smile, apologize, and move on.
And then we go to the gate. This is where we wait for the plane. But Michael, what if we hear an announcement?
Ah, the dreaded announcement. Flight 123 to London has been delayed.
Delayed. That means it's late. Or even worse, canceled.
If that happens, go to the desk calmly. Don't scream. Say, "Excuse me, my flight was canceled. When is the next available flight?"
Being polite gets you a seat faster than being angry.
Part 3. Immigration, the scary officer.
Now, let's fast forward. The plane has landed. You're in a new country. Now you face the final boss, immigration control.
This is the scariest part for me. The officers sit in those glass booths and they don't smile.
It's their job to be serious, but the questions are almost always the same. If you prepare, you will be fine.
Let's do a role play, Michael. You be the tough officer, I'm the tourist.
Okay, next. Passport, please.
Here you are.
Serious. What is the purpose of your visit?
I'm here for tourism. Just a holiday.
How long will you be staying?
I will be staying for 2 weeks.
Where will you be staying?
I'm staying at the Grand Hotel in the city center. Here's my booking confirmation.
Okay, welcome. Next.
Phew, that wasn't so bad. See, it's a script. Purpose of visit, how long, and where. If you have the answers ready, it's easy.
What if I'm there for work?
Then you say, I am here for business. Keep your answers short and true. Don't tell them your life story. Part 4. Vocabulary and Grammar Deep Dive.
We survived the airport. Now let's review the tools we used. Here is our vocabulary deep dive.
Our first word is layover. Definition: a stop at an airport in between flights. Example: I have a 3-hour layover in Dubai before my final flight.
Next is customs. Definition: the place where officials check your bags for illegal items or goods you need to pay tax on. Example: I have nothing to declare at customs.
A very important word is gate. Definition: the specific area in the airport where you get on your plane. Example: our flight is boarding at gate 42.
And next is terminal. Definition: a large building at an airport where passengers arrive and depart. Big airports have many terminals. Example: we need to take a bus to Terminal 3.
And finally, baggage claim. Definition: the area where you pick up your checked suitcases after the flight. Example: let's meet at the baggage claim area.
Now, let's look at the grammar we used with the immigration officer. We talked about our plans.
Yes, when the officer asks, how long will you stay, you are talking about a fixed plan. The best grammar to use here is going to or the present continuous.
Wait, can I use will?
You can, but will often sounds like a decision you just made right now. But your trip is planned, right? You bought tickets.
Yes, so it is better to say, I am going to stay for 2 weeks.
Exactly. Or simply, I'm staying for 2 weeks. This shows it is a definite plan. It sounds very confident.
What about, I am here for...
That is also perfect. I am here for business, or I am here for a holiday. It is simple present tense, but it explains your current purpose.
So avoid saying, I will maybe stay for a week.
That sounds suspicious. Yes, immigration officers hate uncertainty. Be specific. I am staying for 7 days. Part 5. Dealing with lost luggage.
Michael, before we finish, we have to talk about one nightmare scenario. What if I go to the baggage claim and my bag isn't there?
Oh, that is a terrible feeling. The carousel goes around and round and nothing. But again, don't panic.
What should I say?
Go to the lost and found or the airline desk. Say politely, "Excuse me, my luggage hasn't arrived."
Hasn't arrived. That is present perfect.
See? Grammar in action. Then they will ask you to describe it. You need to know colors and types. It is a large, black, hard shell suitcase.
And then?
Then you ask, "Can you track it?" And, "When can you deliver it to my hotel?"
Most of the time, they find it in a day or two. So getting angry won't help. Just give them the details.
Precisely. Travel is an adventure. Sometimes things go wrong. Your attitude is the only thing you can control. Conclusion.
We have landed. We made it through the airport.
We covered a lot of ground. We learned how to check in, window or aisle, how to handle security, and how to answer the immigration officer confidently using "I am going to."
We also learned keywords like layover, customs, and baggage claim.
Now, here is your 15-minute action plan. I want you to find your passport, open it, look at your photo, and practice the immigration role play.
Ask yourself, what is the purpose of your visit? And answer out loud. I am here for.
Do it 3 times until you don't feel nervous.
And before you pack your bags, we have a question for you.
Are you a window seat person or an aisle seat person? And why?
Tell us in the comments. Example, I prefer the aisle because I like to walk around.
Thank you for flying with English Global Podcast today. Safe travels.
See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.